Good morning. Sorry, that was a little weird and a little aggressive. But anyways, I wanted to share with you guys this really good fruit smoothie that I made this morning. Well, I'm drinking it this morning, but I made it yesterday. Um, it's with fresh cranberries, so not like cranberry juice, but you actually take the berries themselves. And it's super simple to make, and you can kind of play around with it a little bit if you want. As far as like putting whatever spices or sweeteners and stuff like that you want in it. You can put other fruit besides just cranberry, like if you like cranberries and apples, you can mix them together. But basically, all you have to do is boil water, and I believe they say if you want like a quart of the juice, then you can do a pound of cranberries. I didn't quite do a pound, but I just basically put what was left from my fresh cranberries that I had gotten at the food bank. Um, I used the rest of them because I don't like wasting food, okay? And I boiled the water. Then I dumped the rest of the bag in there, which was a little bit less than a quarter of the bag. And I basically, once the water's boiling, you put the cranberries in, and then you leave it simmering until the cranberries start to pop. And you will hear it. It gets a little bit freaky because you kind of freak out a little bit, like it's exploding. But don't be afraid. And once they pop, and you kind of stir them around to make sure they're all kind of popping or split, then you turn the heat off and just kind of let it sit there for another like up to 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you want more flavor. I let mine sit there for about 15-20 minutes, and then I also let it sit there for a little bit longer than that because I couldn't find my blender bottle, um, which is the bottle here that goes to my actual blender. Like, this is the blender bottle itself. And so there's cranberries. I decided to put some cinnamon in there, some honey, and then a couple of spoonfuls of sugar. And it's really, really good. Like, you can see if you blend it, like, obviously, if you don't blend it, it doesn't get as thick. This is more like if you want it like a smoothie, and it's really, really good. It's not too tart. Like, obviously cranberries are tart to begin with, but it's not too tart. And if you add the right amount of sweetener to it, it will get like cranberry juice. But it's up to you what you want to put in it, basically. If you're gonna put apples with it, though, you need to put the apples in at the same time you put the cranberries in, or whatever fruit you're putting into it with the cranberries. Put it in at the same time you put the cranberries in. So yes, this is my little cranberry smoothie, and I'm not going to drink it all right now. I just have it out, obviously, because I'm drinking it out of the blender bottle. But I just thought that I would share. Like, it's a good way to not let fresh cranberries go to waste. Like, if you make a cranberry sauce or something like that, um, for the holidays. Obviously, it's not the holidays anymore, but if you make fresh cranberry sauce or make fresh cranberry juice or whatever you do with your cranberries, and you have some fresh cranberries left over, this is a good way for you to use up the cranberries without letting them go to waste. So anyways, I just thought that I would share with you guys. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about, let me know, and I'd be glad to film it for you. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again tomorrow.